Hello everybody and welcome back to Ultimate Mobile to Amateur Mobile Racing League. I'm sorry for that mistake. I am back also for AMRL, this amazing league, and we are now seeing the qualifying for the sprint. Who will be able to take the pole position with his one lap in the rain at Spa? Amazing circuit here with a lot of straight full gas moments and a lot of turns, chicanes that are really are not really easy, but our drivers are amazing and can do it. We are now in the final corners of the circuit in this one lap qualifying, and we see the results, and it's Hunavi who takes the pole position with a 40.77 in the rain, and then Pito second with a 40.93, and Rondo just behind with a 40.98. Missing times from them. And then we have Sosoyopo, sorry. Then we have Smooth Operator 55, Elliot, Salopette de Pomme, Nadir 63, Brasidas, and Glow last. And this was the qualifying results. We will see you in the sprint race of AMRL. And we're now here in the starting grid for the sprint race. And let's wait for the start, and here the lights are on. And now off, and here we go for the sprint race of the Spa-Francorchamps. We have Pito now second, following Juan, and he goes into the grass and makes a mistake. And now Sosopio and Rondo are in the first, on the third and second position. And now Pito tries to overtake Sosopio, who goes on the outside of Rondo with, but now is back in third, and he goes in the inside together with Pito, but he does a mistake and goes fourth. And oh, Sosoipo again, another mistake. He goes side by side and another one, and he now is in third with Rondo trying to fight with Hunavi, and he goes first, but Hunavi tries to go on the inside, side by side here with Sosoyopo now staying third and seeing the battle here, and oh, Hunavi goes into the grass, and also Sosoipo goes against, goes in his back, and he lost a lot of time with Pito trying to overtake Sosoyopo, but he stays in fourth. And now we're seeing Pito remaining for trying to get the slipstream so that he can then attack when the moment arrives. And oh, there is Hunavi and Rondo fighting here, and he stays back. He tries to go side by side just like Sosoyopo and Pito. And now Hunavi goes into the grass. Big mistake for him. Sosoyopo tries to overtake him on the inside, but he can't. So he stays behind. And Pito remains fourth, calm. And Hunavi tries again to overtake Rondo here on the inside. And now going into the chicane. Let's see if he will break. And yes, he remains second. Meanwhile, Pito lags a bit, but let's see if it's something really bad. And Hunavi now side by side with Rondo on the chicanes. Let's see. He goes into the grass and he has to break up a bit, and he remains second here. He tries again to get a little bit of slipstream with Glow. I think is made. I think he has position, I think. And Hunavi now overtaking Rondo, and is now first, with Rondo remaining second. And now on the exit of the chicane on the first turn, he tries to remain there, but he stays second. Now again with a slipstream goes side by side with Hunavi and Sosoyopo, staying second, now third. He tries to remain really close to them, and Rondo again, he wants to overtake him, and Sosoyopo goes on the inside and again the inside, and now, oh, three-way corner, what has happened? Oh my god, this is a big incident. Sosoyopo has lost all of his positions. He is now 5th with Pito, Unavi and Rondo now fighting for the first position, with Pito staying 2nd and trying to remain it. On the inside of Rondo. He has made him go wide a bit, but it's now 3rd again, and Salopet de Pome is at the back of Pito, trying to overtake him. Now on the chicanes, and Pito going on the inside, outside of Hunavi. Hunavi going on the inside of Rondo, trying to overtake him. He remains 2nd, and Rondo remained 1st. With Hunavi going on the inside, he lost a position to Salopet, and also Pito going on the inside of both of Salopet and Hunavi. He now is 2nd, and on the chicane he breaks a bit and goes a little bit. It is a lag. He remains behind Salopet and gets 4th, and Salopet is trying to remain 3rd with Pito on the side by side with Salopet here. But he remains 4th again, and he tries on the inside, but he made a mistake, and remains 4th again with Sosoyopo trying to overtake Pito. The two Etruria now fighting here with a special livery for Spa-Francorchamps. And Salopet of the Pome is really getting so close to Hunavi. He can try here on the last turns to attack, but he just can't, and remains behind him with Hunavi. Now seeing Rondo going away, and Salopet going, trying to be side by side with him, but just can't. And on the inside of the 3rd goes, and he makes an amazing overtake, but he gets Hunavi into the grass, into the gravel, and that was not the cleanest overtake. It seemed great, but then he was ruined, so he lost sometimes. I don't know how the race direction will take it, but now Rondo in the final corners, in the final chicane, with the sprint of AMRL. Amazing race by him, getting 1st, and wow, that was really a really amazing win for him with that fight with Hunavi, but he is just 3rd Hunavi, with Salopet de Pome being 2nd, with that overtake to Hunavi that wasn't really the cleanest. And after Hunavi we have Pito and Sosoyopo, the 2 Etruria, being 4th and 5th. Then we have Nadir 63, Elliot, Glow, Smooth Operator 55, Geos and Geo7 Spectate. And this is the race results of the sprint. Now we are going to see the qualifying of the race of AMRL, with also the fastest lap of Nadir with a 39.68, missing lap from him. So see you in a second, guys. And now we are in the qualifying of the big race, I can say, with now that it starts right now. And yeah, after that really chaotic sprint race, we can now see what the drivers will do in the main race, which is 20 laps long, if I am not mistaken, and it will be hard because this track is really long, and you can make a mistake really easily, but these drivers are amazing. They are getting ready to go to UMRL, which is the big league, and yeah, these are the newbies that are going to take the part of the rookie. But now we are in the first lap, and let's see, Glow takes the pole position with a 39.15, a really good lap from him. And then we have Pito with a 39.18, an amazing lap too, and Sosoyopo being really close with a 39.20, then a 39.22 by Smooth Operator, and Salopet de Pome with a 39.27, and Hunavi 39.33, Rondo with a 39.45, Elio with a 39.55, then Nadir and Jojo were 9th and 10th. Now let's see again on the checker line, and so Yopo takes the pole position, and now it's smooth operator 55 with a 38.92. What a time he has done, going low, below the 39. That was an amazing time from smooth operator, and he's getting for now the pole position, but we will see if anyone will do a better time. Elliot going fourth with a 39.70. Just a really amazing time. Let's see now for the last lap here in Spa, in the last corners. And now we are in the starting grid, ready for the main race. The conditions are really strange to start here, with a little bit of rain in the track, but the lights are out, and here we go with smooth operator remaining first, and Nadir with Inters obviously having a bit of an advantage, with Yopo now also third, trying to remain behind the smooth operator, and there is a little bit of lag from him, I think. Yes, but he remains second. Ooh, this pack is really chaotic, because there are some drivers in Inters that can't pass the drivers with soft tires, and here also for the first position there is Yopo is lagging a lot, and I don't know if he is able to race, but right now the drivers with Inters go into the pit, and Hunavi, Yopo, Nadir, and then no other ones have made the Inters, but now the rain comes again, and this is a really bad luck for the drivers now on the pit, because they need to do 2 pits, and this is not what they expected, absolutely. And yeah, this is really bad thing for them, with now Elliot, Rondo, Pito and Salopette fighting here for the third position, with close motor operator being second and first respectively. And now everyone is going into the pit, with Pito and Salopette Pume. Ooh, Salopette Pume stays in the track, is confident that the rain will stop, and I mean, it can happen, but it's really strange that he's choosing this strategy. Let's see if he will actually have I know that was not what he wanted. The rain continues, and the strategy, the thing that he wanted, a little bit of luck, just goes all the way. And now the drivers now with the Inters are feels a little bit safer, and we can see a fight with Nadir, Yopo and Jojo. Yopo going a little bit into the grass, and Salopette Pume going into the pit, change his tires, and the clouds now are coming. 10% is really strange today. What is the game doing? Salopette now exiting with Yopo 9th, and he's just behind Salopette. And we have now Jojo, Nadir and Rondo fighting with Jojo going into the grass, making a big mistake here. And he go and gets... Ooh, Salopette going into the grass, so he remains 7th. Right now, with smooth operator dominating this race for now, with close second. Now we have Elliot and Pito fighting for the third position, and to get that podium, with Pito trying to go into the inside, but he lost a lot of time here, with Rondo also trying to overtake him, and he can in the inside. And Pito remains 5th, and Nadir 6th is watching this battle ahead of him happening, and he wants to get to fight with them, but remains calm and stays in the back. Meanwhile, Rondo being 4th, and Pito make a mistake, is now 6th, and Nadir can get that position, so tries to see if there is any chances to overtake Rondo, but he can't now, trying to have the inside and going a little bit into the grass there. He remains 5th and loses a little bit of time. This is really balanced for now, this race. They are in a train-like position here, no one actually changing a lot with the positions, and now Nadir tried to go to Rondo because he made a mistake, I think, and Peter fighting with Jojo. Now Rondo trying to overtake Elliot. Everyone going into the pit except Glow and Smooth Operator, and also Hunavi, and Son Soyopo, who is staying in the track with the Inters. I don't know what will be the best choice here, but we will soon see. Now the guys with the Inter struggling in the corners, Smooth Operator just doing a lot of fine turns. And there is a big battle here with Elliot and Rondo again, with Rondo remaining ahead of Elliot and Nadir staying behind, and Elliot now side by side with Rondo, and Soyopo goes to the pit, but Rondo remains now third because Hunavi and Soyopo has gone to the pit. As Smooth Operator now is second because Glow wasn't made a beast of what is he doing. He thinks rain will come soon, and since this tires are in a bad state, he tries to remain in the track, but the sun comes out, and Salopet and Hunavi are fighting, so I don't know if the strategy of Glow will remain, or if he will go to the pit with now Salopet, Hunavi and Jojo fighting for the 7th position, and also Nadir and Pito side by side, Glow going to the pit. Let's see where he will exit, just behind Elliot, into the fight with Nadir and Pito, that they were doing just some turns before with Nadir fighting with Glow for the 4th position, and he goes on the inside. He pushes him a bit into the grass, but Glow tries to remain calm and to fight with Nadir. Now Pito, Salopet, Jojo and Hunavi fighting a lot here for the 7th position, and Salopet going into this and Jojo going on the wall. Salopet is now side by side with Pito, and Pito is remaining on 7th position with Hunavi side by side with him. Let's see on the chicane what will happen. And Hunavi also gets the position, so Salopet is going on his side, but he doesn't get the position. He gets the position to Pito, but Glow remains 5th, and Pito, Hunavi and Jojo now going to Hunavi, but he made a mistake. He remains behind Hunavi, but he is trying to defend a lot here, really a lot, and Glow now has been overtook by Salopet, and Nadir 4th, trying to escape from this crazy battle with Glow, and now behind Salopet is getting the slipstream and trying to get a chance to overtake him. Glow that is a really good driver. I am sure he will do this. And now staying behind is Salopet, who is now really close to Nadir. Let's see if we will try to overtake him, staying with a slipstream. And there is Hunavi and Jojo fighting side by side, and also Nadir and Salopet de Pommet were fighting with Salopet, going 4th and overtaking Nadir with a really clean overtake. And Pito, I think he's slowed down a lot because it's now 9th and it was overtook by Jojo. I don't know what happened there. And also Hunavi, and Salopet and Nadir slow down so Glow can take the 4th position, and Salopet is now fighting with Nadir, and Salopet ahead of Nadir now, trying to overtake also Glow on the chicane with Nadir. Another mistake from him, and Hunavi is now side by side with Nadir, and Glow and Salopet side by side going to the chicanes. Salopet 4th is now escaping, but Glow again on side by side with him. Also Hunavi 3 cars wide here, And the chicanes, let's see what will happen. Hunavi goes, oh, Glow and Nadir going wide, hitting the gravel, and Jojo being slowed down by Hunavi with these mistakes. A lot of drivers have slowed down, and Hunavi now making a mistake here on the chicane is 5th, and Glow is overtaking. Rondo has gone into the pit. Glow will remain with the hard tires, I think, for the rest of the race. And he's fighting with Rondo for the 3rd position for the podium. And Hunavi goes into the inside, but he can't overtake Glow. And Glow tries to remain as much as possible close to Rondo. Meanwhile, Elliot and Smooth Operator haven't done the pit. Elliot goes right now into the pit. Let's see where he will end, with Hunavi also going to the pit. Glow and Rondo again. Glow staying behind Rondo, and Elliot exiting P4 ahead of Salopet. And then we have Jojo, Hunavi, Nadir, Sosoyopo, and Pito last, with Hunavi and Jojo being side by side here, with Jojo eating a little bit of grass. He stays behind Juan, but he tries to overtake him. He can't, and Hunavi stays ahead. Now in for first position, Smooth Operator goes into the pit. Let's see where he will exit. Now there is Rondo, his teammate of S25M, staying ahead, going ahead, and now he's the new leader. Rondo is the leader of the race, as Smooth Operator is behind. The two teammates are now first and second. Really amazing results for the S25M. This would be good points for the championship. And Glow, with the Porsche, I think, yes, he is taking the podium, but Elliot and Salopet are trying to get close to him. Meanwhile, Jojo and Nadir are fighting for the 7th position. Nadir trying on the inside. What he thought it was doing? I don't know if it was lag or not, but that was not the most optimal thing he could do. And Elliot being really close to Glow making a mistake, and also Salopet. Elliot being now so close to Glow, he can try to overtake him here, and on the chicane he is now 3rd next to the podium, with Glow trying to remain there, but it was a little mistake, I think, and he's 4th. And Elliot gets the 3rd position and tries to build up a margin, with Salopet also trying to overtake Glow on the outside, but Glow pushes him a bit into the grass. Now Salopet side by side with him on the chicanes. He stays 4th and he overtakes him with an amazing overtake here, and stunning mistake from Salopet, but nothing bad. Glow remaining behind Salopet with cars that can't stay in track, because they're really old right now. I don't know what I just said there, I'm sorry, but yeah, the cars are old and we are seeing it. And big mistake from Glow. Hunavi, his teammate, the Porsche teammate, can overtake him. Glow remaining now behind Hunavi, get his slipstream and see if there is any chances to overtake him. But yet it was a really bad error from Glow. Salopet, also a big error from Salopet. That was not what he wanted. And Hunavi and Glow can actually come back to Salopet and try to get him. But now we are in the last lap, with Rondo being the leader of the race. What an amazing race for him after the strategies with the rain and all have been mixed up a bit. He's now 1st and he's leading the race, with Smooth Operator 2nd, who was the leader of the race before his pit stop. Then we have Salopet and Hunavi fighting here, with Hunavi going into the grass, and Salopet also slowing down. There is Glow and Jojo, who are now in the fight, with Jojo overtaking Glow, and remaining 6th, and Glow, big mistake from him going through the gravel, Salopette trying to overtake, Juan with Rondo winning the Spa, Francorchamps, Grand Prix, smooth operator 2nd, 3rd, Elliot, and now Hunavi and Jojo, with Hunavi 4th and Jojo being 5th, Salopette 6th, and Nadir 7th. What an ending there! And Elliot also doing the fastest lap with 38.95 time of quali. That was so fast and so impressive by Elliot. And yeah, this was the race won by Rondo, smooth operator, now 2nd with the S25M Racing, taking a 1-2 podium, 1-2 results, which is really good for the team. Then Bugatti with Elliot gets the 3rd position, and Jojo, Navi, Salopette, and Pomé were fighting our 4th, 5th, and 6th. What a ending there with Nadir 7th, getting that 7th position, taking it out from low. I don't know what happened. I think he made a mistake and got the 8th position, which is not the best. And then Pito and Sasoyopo with Etruria 9th and 10th. Hey guys, so here it is in my box from a week later than the video that I recorded for the AMRL race, and I am now seeing the standings after Spa, and this is a really interesting, this was a really interesting race, and the standings have changed a bit, with some interesting surprises. We have Gigi Burger still in the 1st position, after he has won through 2 main rounds and 2 sprints, with 113 points. He's ahead of Elliot with 102 points, and Burger in the last race he hasn't raced and has spectated the race. So yeah, his championship is not safe, and so he will need to defend his position however he can. Then we have let me see, Jojo. Yes, Jojo. It's a little bit blurred in the image, but it's okay. With 96 points, and in the last race is right 4th. Then we have Hunavi, 4th with 96 points. Then we have Glow with 74 points. He's a little bit behind Hunavi, with the same points as Jojo. And then behind Glow there is Salopette with 70 points, the same points as Rondo da Corsa, who has won the race in AMRL. Then we have Chromesnail with 62 points, and then we have Pigeon with 46, Smooth Operator with 32 points, Sasoyopo with 28 points, Vinny with 22, Leory with 21, the same points as Flack. Then we have Pedro 20. Then we have Nadir, Larry, Joko, Oski, Sigma Bob, Mercedes, Carlos Vasquez, Jaden 19F1, Capeta, Mesel, Sander, and Alberto. And yes, these are the standings, but of the drivers. For the standings of the teams, we have something different, with the S25M Racing in 2nd position being so much close to the Porsche Racing, Porsche Motorsport, and yes, with just 3 points separating them. They're so close, because in the last round they've made a lot of points. This will be hard for Porsche to maintain their 1st position in the team standings, but I think they will do it. If they can have some really good results as they got round 5, but it's not easy because this time S25M team really proved that it would be a real challenge. Then in third position we have APA Racing Team with 151 points. They are not far behind the battle for the winning team is really close, and it won't be easy to see who will win. It'll be really interesting. This season is really incredible. And then we have Etruria Racing 4th with 87 points, being a lot behind the main 3 who are battling, and just a point behind we have BWT being behind and wanting to go ahead of Etruria Racing. But Bugatti BWT Racing has some good drivers, and Matt is the one who is owning the team, so this battle will be really amazing to see, and we will wait to see who will be advantage at the end of the season. Then we have Aston Martin GP with 55 points, not an amazing season by them for now. Yeah, it's Aston Grand Prix, sorry. Yeah, they're disappointing, but I understand. And we have HRT, Hurricane Racing Team. So in AMRL, they are not in missing position in 7th, behind Aston Prix. They can overtake them if they find some good drivers, if the drivers can push to their limits. And MPM Racing is 8th with 35 points, and yes, they are not the last team, they are the penultimate team, but for now the MP Academy hasn't really the academy hasn't really worked so well for now, but I mean, the season has some races left, and they can recover from this. And then in last, sadly, we have the Southern Blizzard in last place, really just looking at the other drivers and not being happy of the results of the team. But yeah, as I said, there are still some races left, so everything can still happen, and we hope you liked the race. I'm now going to leave the final words to the myself of the past. Bye bye. I mean, you will see me, so why I say bye? Okay. This was a race with not a lot of drivers, but it was an amazing race to see. I hope you enjoyed it, and I don't know who was. I hope good. And yes, this was Spa-Francorchamps. What have I just said? That was not intentional. So I hope you enjoyed it, and let's see. And I will see you in the next race, I hope. Bye bye.